Hello, everyone, and thank you for tuning in. Today, we're going to be looking at Uniswap, its valuations against Bitcoin, as well as the US dollar, as well as Ethereum. Remember, if you do like this video and the other videos that I make on this channel, be sure to hit the like button down below and also consider subscribing. So, Uniswap is holding on for dear life against its Bitcoin valuation. It has bounced or held this yellow line here for as long as I can, for more times than I can count, honestly. The level we're talking about is 4,790 satoshis. This week, because of the drop, we actually wicked below the line, much like what we saw here in May 17th, and also many other times. February 22nd, week of February 22nd. You could say week of July 26th as another example. Many, many times. But we are still above the yellow line. We're still above support. We're holding support. Um, there would be probably two schools of thought in this. One is the idea that the more times you hit support, the weaker it becomes. And if that is the case, then this is obviously a bearish, a very bearish sentiment for Uniswap, because we've been hitting it for so many times now. It's hard to kind of believe it's still at these levels. The other one is that it's simply just consolidating, and that is the idea that I subscribe to. That is the theory that I believe in for Uniswap. That it is simply just accumulating within this area, um, and that it will increase in valuation against Bitcoin over time. We haven't seen any kind of accumulation for Uniswap at all this entire cycle. Obviously, this asset's still new. It's actually a year old now. I just noticed that last week. It opened the week of September 14th or week of September 20th. Last week was the 1 year anniversary for Uniswap. So even within this 1 year, we have yet to see any kind of major consolidation, much like what we see with, say, Ethereum, right? Ethereum here was consolidating to move up higher. Um, there's many examples to show. I mean, the U.S. dollar. You can look at the U.S. dollar. You can look at Bitcoin. This is consolidation there. Um, Cardano consolidating in the lower regions here. Another example of that. So with Uniswap, we have yet to see that prior to this, right? Prior to this, this is the major consolidation in my opinion. And so with that said, if Bitcoin is able to maintain the 20-week moving average like it is currently doing, then Uniswap will do just fine, I think. Uniswap will hold this level, continue to consolidate, and at some point during most likely next year, I don't think this year, but most likely next year, we will see another leg of higher highs and higher lows for Uniswap, which could take it to, obviously past, I think, $50 and maybe to $100 by market cycle end. The the Ethereum valuation for Uniswap is a little bit more precarious. We talked about this consolidating triangle here, symmetrical triangle. We broke down, and we're holding base here. We're holding base at this level here, and we've been here for the last 3 weeks. Odds are this will continue to accumulate or potentially even drop further, depending on what Ethereum will do. If Ethereum's able to maintain the 20-week moving average against Bitcoin, then that would in turn mean that Ethereum's outpacing its 20-week lagging version of itself, ergo, the trend is up. And if that is the case, with Ether Bitcoin and Uniswap Bitcoin is continuing to consolidate, then that would mean the Ethereum valuation is going to continue to go down. In which case, um, look to the prior low, all time, or not all time low, but prior lows of Uniswap versus Ethereum at that point. If Ethereum for some odd reasons able to maintain the 20-week moving average of itself, and Bitcoin's able to hold the 20-week, the odds are the Uniswap Ether valuation is going to drop. And so I would be looking to find the prices more closer to here, and the closer it is, the better in my perspective to accumulate more Uniswap at historic lows. Okay, and historic is a stretch because it's only been around for a year, but technically speaking, it is historic. So with that said, if Uniswap is able to maintain this level, the level that it's at, if Bitcoin's able to hold the 20-week moving average, then Uniswap will do just fine. However, if we add Ether Bitcoin into the mix and Ethereum's able to outpace Bitcoin during this time, which I personally think I doubt that. I made a previous Ethereum video talking about how we haven't seen a major capitulation of Ether Bitcoin during this market cycle yet, and in prior cycles we have. That's not to say that it will happen, but it's something to note. And so if Ethereum continues to do what it's been doing, then Uni ETH will continue to drop. Uni Bitcoin will probably just be fine. But obviously, when you're picking high risk assets like Uniswap, you want it to be outpacing Ethereum too. So that's another thing to take into consideration. Anyway, that is all for today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.